Hey, there's your Wisconsin wine guy. I told you I'd be back. I just couldn't wait. I was gonna wait another day. I gotta do this right now because hashtag I got the wine munchies. When the wine munchies call, you just put it all on the table, right? So here's what I did. I was poaching some salmon earlier. In fact, while I was shooting the wine review video, I was poaching some salmon so I can make this salmon spread. Some in France they may call it rillettes. But I have a little salmon spread here with some ingredients. I'll talk a little bit about that in the video, well, in the description. Some sourdough bread. I didn't want to go with toast. I wanted something just nice with sourdough. And then I did a saute of mixed greens, beet greens, spinach, arugula, baby kale, and top that off with some goat cheese. So this is going to be very interesting because I'm curious how this Unoaked Chardonnay from Gott 2022 is going to go with this dish that I prepared. Now, unlike some people, I step outside the box and I don't pre-taste my wine and my food. I just go with my feeling, my gut feeling, my taste, my visions, and I just put it together and see what happens. And you know me, if it don't go, I'm gonna tell you, right? So here we go. Let's give ourselves a refresher on the wine. Now, I'm not gonna tell you how I rated this wine. You're gonna have to watch the wine review and find out for yourself. But again, those taste elements. I have the white peach. I have the mineral. I have the acidity. I have the lemon taste, and again, the taste of that ripe pulp, the sweet pulp. So get all that here, clear down to a little bit of the slight bitter pith on the finish. Okay. But what a finish from the wine itself. It's very tasty. So let's go. Where do I start? Where do I start? I think I'm going to go with the goat cheese and the mixed greens first because I'm curious, how this can go together with this particular wine. Goat cheese, if you're tasting Saint-Cyr or goat cheese from France, you're having Sauvignon Blanc with it. Well, Sauvignon Blanc is a good partner to goat cheese because it's kind of like you taste of what the goat is being fed. I used to raise goats. So, it kind of goes with that grassiness, the earthiness, the Sauvignon Blanc. So, now, this didn't come from California, but I'm just thinking that, I'm looking at that tanginess from the goat cheese, and some of the sweet greens and the bitter greens, and hopefully I made a match here. But we're about to find out. Oh, yeah, and there's a drizzling of extra virgin olive oil, Sicilian. There we go. Oh, that goes great together. The goat cheese is nice and warm on top of those greens. Whoa! It's exactly what I thought. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Again, these are sauteed. These are cold greens. They're sauteed greens, so they're warm. And they're also salt, cracked black pepper, and some cayenne pepper. I like a little bit of heat in my greens when I saute them. But again, as that cheese is warm, and you put it in your palate, it begins to melt. So it adds a nice little creaminess to it. Having with the wine, the acidity, and that's how I remember the cayenne pepper because it kind of picked up on that cayenne pepper on the finish. Oh my God. That was really nice. And that kind of like lemon pith bitterness, gone with this dish here. I'm in love. I'm in love. I did a good thing. This is why it's important for you to step outside your box and just explore. Don't stand on tradition. Don't stand on routine. Step outside your box and explore. You'll be surprised what you discover. And then share this discovery with your friends. One more taste. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that went together. Now, for the main course, I just threw this together. poached salmon with spices and garlic, and onion, black pepper. And I just turn that into, add some shrimp shells to it later and turn it into a fish stock. That's for another dish. So, added in some marjoram. This is dried marjoram. Dried garlic, granulated garlic. Only use granulated garlic. Salt, pepper, mayo, mustard, cumin, and also some cayenne pepper here too. So here we go. A nice little potted salmon, rillet, salmon spread, whatever you want to call it, right? Let's give it a taste. Oh, doesn't that look good? I sure now. It'd probably be different with toast, but since I have a unoaked Chardonnay, I'm not concerned with the toastiness. I'm concerned with how these flavors are going to go with this dish here. That is so good. Oh, wow. I got to do this a second time, just to be sure. And in fact, I'm going to do it without the bread. But I will tell you this. All those flavors in this come out. The wine pulls it out, cleanses the palate. This is so nice. Here we go. The bread is neutral. Oh, I have to say, this is another winner. I like the complexity of all the different flavors in this spread, and the salmon taste to it, giving that richness to it. And then this wine comes through with its citrus flavors and crisp acidity. In fact, it even brings out more of the fruit qualities of the wine itself with the spice I have in here. I have to say that both of these dishes are a double thumbs up winner for me. Asian Wisconsin Wine Guy. Encourage you and saying, as always, please, please, please step outside your box when trying wine and food or pairing wine and food. You'll be surprised at what you discover. I'm going to continue to enjoy my meal. I'm going to saute myself some more greens and goat cheese. And I'm going to see you next time. Ciao! Or bon appetit.